Yo, welcome to another episode of What's the Status? Travis, I'm your host, Trav. To my left and my right.
Nigga, I'm on your left.
Y'all started this.
Right.
Y'all started this. Y'all started this. You started this. Now you gotta finish.
Don't play here.
And you are again at another episode of What's the Status, Travis. You know how we do. It's been a while. Good to be back. How you feeling, champ?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man.
Fuck you been doing, man?
Shit, trying to grind, nigga. I got this trip next month, nigga. I gotta get right.
Damn, where you going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Whatever you win, they told me you gotta give me half.
Who told you that?
The people.
People? I ain't win nothing. No, it's dumb.
The people had told me that whatever you win, I get half of that. So just make sure I get my cut.
Crazy.
Make sure I get my cut. That's all I'm
So
telling
I'm gonna
you.
give you half, and my son only get what, 25%?
I'll take him to the Gucci store and show him the loaves. Promise you. Jada gave great advice. I got your boy. Don Dada gonna be good. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some music. And I thought this was good. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard 50 Cent this way?
And wish death upon me.
Come on, son.
Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. They want to take my life away. Many,
First, we need our music.
many.
Then we need our drink.
Wish death on me. Lord, I
You get cheers. That's crazy. Yeah. Don't worry about it. 50 came out with some new shit.
Have mercy on
That's
me.
crazy.
Now these putting money on my head. Go on and get your refund, cause I ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the
Yeah, I
dirt
don't know about that.
that ain't
Right?
been found.
That's that
I'm
heat
the
right there,
underground
nigga.
king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rhyme, something special happens every time. Greatest, something like Ali in his prime. With the bar. I'm knocked and I'm humbled when the odds
Started on bullshit.
Yeah, we had to start on some bullshit today. It's been a while. We ain't been back,
Bullshit
man.
today.
We ain't been back. The fuck. But we do got to start with some. I guess I would say phrase of the day, but it's also just gonna be a sad moment. But if you know this person, then you know two people we have to send our condolences to and families. However, but if the one that I will be speaking about, if you know him as much as it's a sad moment, it should be a celebration because I believe that's how he would like it to be. First off, I would like to say rest in peace to Mikey Terrell, passed away in Atlanta a few weeks ago or anything, things of that nature. Her family is here from Auburn, New York, very close ties to Auburn, New York, big family from here in Auburn, New York. Loving family, if you know them, they are the ones that put on the block party for us every year in the community. They just have always shown love. Born and raised here, came out of BTW, the only community center here in BTW in Auburn, New York. And just had she and her family exemplified what family is: the stick-to-itiveness, the stay-togetherness, the camaraderie, the loyalty, the nurturing, the caring, the loving on each other, the pushing on each other, the loving unconditionally with one another. I think if there was a person, Mikey was that, and her family instilled that in her, and she was a walking embodiment of that as well. So again, I want to send my condolences to her and her family in this time that is very sad. Next, I have to say rest in peace to my cousin. I used to call him Uncle Jerry Dale. Man, if you knew him, the reason I said is it's a sad moment is because a ball of energy has in its physical left our earth. You know what I mean? In the physical form has left our earth. But if he left anything on you, it was definitely good times. It was always something to remember. It was always, for the most part, jovial moments. I've been going down to Oak Creek or whatever to see my Aunt Dale and my Uncle Jerry my entire life. Every cookout, you've seen him, he was a constant. Every family event, he was a constant. And him and my father were relatively close as well. Jerry had some of the funniest jokes. It was always that uncle that was at the party making you laugh. Would always talk shit to you for sure as well. But was also caring and about his people to the best of his ability. My condolences go out to my cousins, and specifically Daquan, Dale. He's up there right now with his daughter Brianna, Chantel. And if I'm missing anyone, I apologize. But all of his kids, his family, my Aunt Dale for sure. That was her road dog, always with her every day, all day life, brother and sister. The embodiment of being your brother's keeper, just in walking form. So Man, R.I.P. Jerry, man. R.I.P. Jerry Dale. We're going to miss the laughs. We're going to miss the moments. We're going to miss just seeing you being that presence in the neighborhood and that presence in our lives from here on out. So gone, but you definitely not forgotten. R.I.P. to both of those beautiful and amazing people.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get to some not so quick hits. Not so quick hits. Yeah. You don't like it still? Fuck you, nigga. Ain't nobody ask you. So, did you see the Kevin Hart roast? We're gonna stay on Netflix for a minute. We're gonna start with not so quick hits. Did you see the Kevin Hart roast?
Twice.
All right. What was your opinions on it? How did you, before we get into everything else that's clear talking points, overall, how did you like it? Was it a dope roast? Was there anything you didn't like? What was going on?
It's probably the best roast I've seen. I've seen quite a few of them. I think that this was the most like they wanted it to be. It was the most raw, uncut, just straight punches. Straight punches. And they wasn't holding back. Like he said, he didn't want them to hold back. He wanted motherfuckers to go up there and talk they shit and do what they do. And them motherfuckers talk they shit and did what they did for sure. I thought that shit was funny as hell.
They had a lot of funny moments. I think it was a classic moment. One of my favorite moments everybody obviously seen was when Cat Williams came out. I think that was a dope moment. There was a lot of definitely low blows, definitely a lot of straight. They was cooking. You know what I'm saying? There was no cutting of the.
It was with a
cloth.
roast. Like if we're sitting up here, the term roast itself. Like we're up here to roast you. We up here to talk shit about you. We up here to take your attributes, take whatever we can about you, and flip it and talk shit about it.
Do you want to get there? I hear what you're saying. Are you under the belief that a comedian can have a joke that goes too far? Or is a joke for the wrong place or wrong room?
And honestly, no. I don't think that you can. As a comedian, that's literally what they do. So I don't think they did. Now, there's definitely jokes that are not for the right room because some people find shit funny. You got to know your crowd. But I think that as a comedian and knowing your crowd and they know you, then nothing really should be like going too far off limits. No.
So
not in a roast.
Obviously, so the joke that came up, there was a few jokes in there. I think it was from Tony Heathcliff or the guy from Kill Tony, if you know who that is.
Tony Heathcliff,
I think it is.
He said the George Floyd.
He had the George Floyd joke. So in your belief, you're saying in a roast where they were at for that room, that joke to you was an appropriate joke.
I thought that shit was funny.
Funny and appropriate are two different things. So that's what I'm asking.
Say it again.
Do you think it was do you think it was two things could be true? It could be inappropriate for the room or not well placed joke while also being funny. Do you think that is one of this? Do you think this is that circumstance?
No, I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was funny. I don't think that it was misplaced. And the way he delivered it to me was comedically genius. And I thought it was funny. I don't think that like it was something that could have been kept out of it. So, and his entire, and this is not me defending like, you know, because you won't tell me to defend. No, this is not me defending racism, but everybody that went up there and said anything about him, all of their roasts, all of their jokes, all of their punches at him, all of their takes on him is him being racist. Correct? Everybody said that he was racist.
Tony's right.
Yeah, no, I'm saying every comedian and everybody that went up there
said that Tony was racist. Tony's was racist. Okay, yeah.
Said that he's racist. Like Tony, this racist motherfucker. He does this slaves. He does it. Right. Everybody said that he was racist, and then he goes up and takes that and then flips it and makes racist jokes. It's like nigga, that's what he does. Like
it was. I think. Like I said, I agree. I don't.
And I say it's comedic genius because obviously everybody, you know, you hear George Floyd's name. George Floyd, you hear his name and everybody's like, oh, you know, a white dude shouldn't be making jokes about George Floyd in the situation that happened, right? But then the slogan behind the whole, you know, George Floyd passing is, you know, can't breathe, right? Mm-hmm. But as a comedian, this is why I say it was genius, because as a comedian, you want people, but prior to anything happening to George Floyd, people, when you're laughing, it's, oh, you know, you're laughing and you can't breathe. That's just it. Like if you watch,
I get the joke. I get the joke.
So that's what I'm saying. It's genius. Like
I think here's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you if these things could be
like,
true.
You know, he took the can't breathe thing and turned it into can't breathe. Laughing because you can't breathe is already a regular thing and it's funny. And he just took that and spun it.
Let me say this to you. Let me reply real quick. All I'm saying is it's not even a rebuttal. I agree with you to an extent. I believe that the style of the joke, how he landed the joke, the callback, and the lean into the fact that everybody was already calling him racist. All of that was, you're right, what you said, comedic genius. However, I think two things can be true. I think you could be comedically genius and come off wrong. At some point, would you say, or do you believe that the best jokes have a little bit of truth in them?
Yes.
So what I'm saying to you is, if
that was a little bit of truth. Was
understood. What I'm saying to you, also the other bigger truth was the fact that if everybody else on stage can see you as
a racist,
such, right, for you to lean into that, number one, and when you're not in that space or in that space, you still keep the same thing. It's like at some point, as much as you are funny, to an extent, we have to also question, or you can't blame the viewer for questioning, like, hey, yo, my man, is this how you genuinely feel, or is this just comedy? And I believe there is a space. I believe there's a space where two things could be true again. I think he violated, in a sense, that it was a situation to me that was relatively, I won't say violated, that's a little strong word, but I think it was distasteful for him to use the George Floyd comment in general. One, because it's already how you're perceived by us. Two, the same reasons I don't like it are the same reasons as comedic genius. So as much as he leaned into what was already being said of him is the same reason I think you do it so much that for you to lean into it is why people are questioning if you're still being comedic or if this is actually how you feel. But you get what I'm saying to you? My thing is sometimes that's playing with life and death situations, and there's a lot of comedy that don't violate like that. There's a lot of comedy that don't go over that line. There's a lot of comedy that is still funny as hell that don't violate those type of lines.
But it's like you said before, knowing your audience, knowing your room, knowing where you're at. It's a roast. Disrespectful jokes are a part of it.
Disrespectful jokes are completely different to me, in my opinion, than
inappropriate jokes. It's a part of it.
Then the joke about the man that was in front of the world, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but this is what is perceived. I'm not playing devil's advocate because I advocate for them.
Let me finish. In a different space.
Just let me finish. I got you. I wasn't done. I'm still talking. So what I'm saying to you is, I do believe, I'm answering the first part you said, I do believe that it is inappropriate or not okay in that sense when you're talking about specifically, as much as it was comedic genius, the can't breathe and all that, you literally saw this man with a police officer on his neck for fucking mad long until he died. So as much as it can be comedic genius and over the bar and get that reaction that you're looking for, it can also be looked at as some of the other world is looking at it like, you racist fuck. Why did you even go there when you didn't have to go there? There's a whole thousand things. And then the other thing is, if we're talking about a roast, and we're talking about roasting Kevin Hart, in what sense and what world is Kevin Hart and George Floyd's incident relevant to one another?
It was a joke itself. He said that your movies are so funny that this person is laughing, saying that they can't breathe. And that's the innuendo is one. Not innuendo, but the joke was, nigga, nobody is. Well, it's me trying to say that nobody thinks your jokes are funny, and it's also him leaning into everybody thinks I'm racist, so I'm going to make a remark about something terrible that happened to a black person. And the reason I say that is because if you think about it, where everybody is talking about the terrible thing that happened to George Floyd, but they got up there and talked about Cheryl's husband killing himself, and nobody on the internet thinks that was a violation.
For sure. That's a valid point.
You know what I'm saying? That's a black lady, her husband killed himself, committed suicide. They went up there and cracked jokes on that, and nobody on the internet thinks it's bad. But when you talk about somebody else dying,
that's a valid point. But I think let me say this. I think two things. And
it was a lot of other racial shit that was said.
For sure. I think there was a lot of black and white shit going on up there, for sure. I agree with you. I think that incident, for that to be the incident, or that to be something that he specifically, let me tell you this. I honestly think that if one of those black comedians came up there and made the same jokes, we wouldn't be here.
Nope.
I'd agree with you. I do agree with you in that sense. However, it is about who's saying and what. That's why I say you got to read the room, know who you're talking to, know if it's the right room to do it. And to me,
it's a roast. That's the perfect place to do it. To me, that's probably the only place you can do it.
But you're also roasting one of the top black comedians, which we don't have a lot of right now. Let me finish. Understood. I'm just giving you the context from the other side of it. I'm with you.
There can't be another side.
And this is where we got to differ. Let me finish.
What you're there for.
I just want to be able to respond, and then I'll let you go back to your it's a roast, and that's what they're for. And then I'll let you close after I'm done. I swear to God. I'm just saying to you, there isn't another side. The other side is what I'm talking about. And this is why I say two things could be true. Everything he did in every move he made was strategic and very comedically intelligent. What I'm also saying to you is, on the flip side, for you to be at a roast, 110%, supposed to be disrespectful. I agree with you on that. If you're at a roast for one of the top, not only black comedians in the world, top comedian in general, but on top of that, at that roast, knowing that there's a lot of us looking at this because it's him, that might not be, I'm just saying, that might not be the room you make that joke at. Because there's 100 other white. There was other white comics that were there that didn't take it to that level. They violated, but they didn't take it there. And what I'm saying to you
I
is,
feel like they did.
then we can agree to disagree.
Shane
and what I'm saying is,
Shane said something about the nigga being lynched with a something body dodge free or some shit like that.
Kevin being lynched,
Yeah,
but with a what?
I guess some B word, some Hagen Dazs tree, some weird shit, like some bonsai tree is what it is. Bonsai, yeah, getting lynched with a bonsai. Bro, it was mad racist.
There was mad shit in there.
It's a roast, man. No, in that atmosphere, I don't think that what he said was wrong. Now, if you're talking about just like a regular some stand up shit at the Funny Bone, yeah, you probably shouldn't say no crazy shit like that.
Copy.
But at a roast where Kevin Hart says, "Say what you want, be raw and get it in."
Too.
Be raw and get it in. I thought that shit was comedically genius and it was funny.
He co-signed it after.
Motherfuckers want to be sensitive and talk about all this disrespect. I didn't think it was disrespectful. I thought it was funny and it was well put together.
Definitely. He co-signed it after. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys take your benefit from this. So, let's stay on Netflix. Can we stay on Netflix real quick?
Yeah.
Worst X ever. Did you watch this shit yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
So, there's 2 seasons. There's 4 episodes apiece. One came out in 2025. One
I
came
don't
out
know,
this
man.
year.
You be giving me some.
No, I promise you this one. This one, my bag.
You want
Listen,
I'm
gonna tell you right now, my bag right here. This is my bag right here. I'm about to talk to you. True crime, anything, I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? True crime, anything, I'm good. I'm on that. I watch all the docs, all of that.
What was the other one? The Neighbor joint. What?
Fear Thy Neighbor.
Yeah.
That's
so
that was crazy.
fire.
Too.
That was fire.
That's fire too. You be thinking Neighbor's crazy, but you gotta watch Worst Ex Ever, bro. They got this too. They got this lesbian couple. Shorty went on a rampage. Was married to one chick, found another chick. After she finds the other chick, she starts talking to this girl about, yo, my past ex from 2011. Da. She ended up missing. Now let me tell you this crazy shit. Guess what the girl's name that went missing? Her girlfriend. Shondell McLeod. Guess what date she went missing? Spelled the same way as mine. Guess what date she went missing? September 25th, 2011. Nigga.
So you a bitch?
I don't know what happened. But that shit had me bugged out yesterday. Long story short, my girl, lesbian, gets with a shorty, right? Marries the girl Rosalind. Starts cheating on Rosalind with Shondell. Shondell end up going missing. Shorty leaves after Shondell go missing. She goes and finds this white girl, Katie. While she dealing with Katie going from Florida back to her crib, whatever, right? As time goes on, they sitting there. The girl named Joyce gets a little bit more comfortable, ends up laying up with Katie, starts spilling the beans. What does she choose to spill the beans about? Oh, my girl in 2011, she's been missing. I don't know, just brings it up randomly, starts bringing it up. Now, there's been signs. This is my worst ex ever, right? So, Shorty one time is in the shower. She trying to leave to go get groceries. The black girl, Joyce, run out the shower, butt naked, choke her, put a knife to her neck, say, hey, yo, you ain't going nowhere until I tell you to go nowhere. Then put the knife down, kiss her, and say, ha, I love you, ain't nothing wrong. She stayed. So, we're going to get the red flag identification in a second, but just let me walk you down. So, she goes, damn dumbest criminal ever. She goes to her white girl, Katie, and says, yeah, my girl's missing, Says it like 4 times. Then the 5th time finally calls Katie and says, hey, yo, I had a hitman. Me and a hitman smoked her, pushed her into this big hole that we dug, and just covered her with motherfucking mad dirt. I was the one who killed Katie.
You told that to your recent girl?
The recent girl. So the recent girl, of course, does what?
Called police?
Po. For show. I gave him all of that, whatever. So mind you, what she did was she was going to try and tell the police that the girl she buried in the hole was the one that killed the first one, which would make her just a bystander. But does the think the dummy kept it to herself? No. She goes on the phone and calls her current girl, and the current girl records her say, yeah, I'm going to just tell the police that Rosalind did it because she was in love with me. Right?
This is just dumb.
Once she find out Katie spilled the beans, as she, you know what I'm saying? She go down.
Try to body Katie.
Nope. She killed Rosalind first, the wife.
Oh,
and after that,
shit.
the police get a ping of her shit and see her traveling to Florida. Katie, you next, bitch. You on the clock. Soon as she get the Katie crib, nigga, the police is there. They saved her life. But yo, it's crazy. Then they had this one dude who had like 4 wives. He lied to the current Jordan he was with and ended up being on, that 90-day fiance shit before 90 days before the days. He on that. But while he's on that, he don't whoop the bitch. He don't whoop all his girlfriends prior to. They ain't do no background check. Then when they find,
so it's like a series of different relationships.
A different. Yo, it's crazy. Then they had this old girl. She was with somebody for 17 years. She find this bodybuilding nigga in a bar. 2 days later, she just come home. The nigga said, I moved in. Don't kick him out. Nothing. End of it, she kidnapped on a high-speed chase. Police got to come get her. I'm telling you, this shit's fire. Worst ex ever. Please go watch it.
Yeah, my God,
That's fire. That's wicked. All right, I was going to mix this part of Not So Quick Hits with your Don't hate the player, hate the parlay. By Ray. All right. NBA playoffs. I gotta give a round of applause. Shit been lit. It was lit. First round. We got these niggas the fuck up out of here. Okay? Sixers basketball looked like we were on the rise. But then we ran into the New York Knickerbockers, goddammit.
Everybody knew that was gonna happen.
I thought we had some fight in Philly.
No.
Not only did we not have fight, we had no presence. There was more orange and blue in that stadium than there was red, white, and blue.
Y'all niggas tried to block me the
Benjamin
tickets.
Franklin wasn't nowhere around. All the Rockefellers was in there.
I tried to tell New York niggas they couldn't buy tickets to the game.
The Rockefellers were in there. Hove was in there. Tracy Morgan was in there. They had everybody. Who else was from New York?
That's a 2-hour
Carnegie, he was
ride.
in New York. He was in there. All of them. Who the fuck out? Whoever from New York. John Leglizard, everybody from New York
Niggas
was in there.
Them niggas was in there.
Nobody from Philly. Gilly wasn't in there. Jalen Hurts wasn't in there.
Meek was there.
AI was there. Meek was there. Them the only two. Who else? What? Julius Irvin wasn't there. Where the fuck was Dr. J?
You know what? Because he went to the he went.
I watched the Pistons game last night. You see Isaiah. You see Ben. You see Rip.
He went to the game in Boston.
You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is Philly at? In the Sixer uniform.
They knew y'all was gonna get swept.
Listen, Elton Brand is the motherfucking goddamn player operations. They couldn't see that nigga nowhere.
They knew y'all was gonna get swept.
Nigga, bring back Markel Fultz. Let him sit in the goddamn something.
What?
There was no fight and no presence.
Nobody wanted to see that series. I wasn't supposed to make it there.
I ain't hear no PH. Where the fuck was Eve and Beanie Siegel in them? We needed state property.
Fucking dumb, nigga.
Am I bugging the fuck? Where was they at? Freeway, where was y'all at? All right, my bad. I'm done. Fuck y'all.
I was out of here.
Fire everybody. Fire everybody. Trade Embiid. Do all that shit.
Trade Embiid?
Yeah, here you go. Him, Oubre, and a first rounder. Get the fuck out of here for something.
That's crazy. I fuck with Oubre.
Him, Oubre, and I don't want to send Oubre either, but he got to go.
Oubre.
Oubre and a first rounder. Get me somebody else. I'm tired of you niggas.
Y'all keeping Paul George?
Oh no, he could go for free. For free. Pass that nigga. I love him to death.
Nigga need to go for a Tic Tac and a pack of gum.
Right now, if Paul George is allowed to be on steroids, yes, I'm keeping Paul George.
Yeah, fuck Paul George.
If Paul George is allowed to be on steroids, I'm keeping Paul. That's all I can tell you.
I took a live bet on that bitch. The bitch had 15 points in the first quarter. I took a live bet for the nigga to score 20. Guess how many points that nigga ended the game with? He scored 15 points in the first quarter. Yeah. Guess how many points that nigga ended the game with?
15.
15.
I like that for you. I love when you're fucking
smack the fucking laptop, nigga. Oh, if I ever see that nigga, I'm spitting at his
I love when your parlays fucking fall apart. Who else you bet on? Who else you ain't betting with no more?
Fucking Wemby fucked me up, elbow niggas getting kicked out the fucking game. Nigga, I needed that nigga for a double-double and 2 blocks. This bitch ass nigga want to elbow niggas and shit like he motherfucking Meta World piece of shit.
Now, speaking of the elbow,
he did that shit on purpose.
Should he have been suspended the next game or not?
1,000%. You're supposed
to. Like,
he should have 100% got here. Nigga, Draymond kicked niggas in the nuts and got suspended for a game. Meta World Peace got suspended for a game. Nigga, you elbow a nigga in the face like that and get ejected from the game. You supposed to get suspended.
And he sized him up. Pause. He looked at him. Boom. And he had the right coming through after the elbow. He was here with the shit. And had the left with the overhand left.
No, he did. He
hit it with a John Jones Jimmy.
He did get hit in the face, but yeah, he threw that elbow on purpose.
Now here's the problem I have. Other side of this argument, if we take emotion out of it and who did what and what's fair, which the world ain't. Wemby is obviously about to be the face of the league. Would we agree?
One of the faces of the league, yes.
110%, right? So business-wise, it's not smart for them to keep him out. I can understand that. However, here's where I don't like it.
I think it is.
Here's where I don't like it at. If he's out, nigga, the next game, Minnesota's up 3-2.
Yeah, but then that automatically.
And my question is, why is Ant Edwards not allotted the same opportunity to be Himothy?
My thing is, if the
nigga had 21-11, the next game he should have been suspended. He had 21-11, I think, in the first quarter.
My nigga,
this shit was crazy.
They should have suspended that nigga.
They should have changed the way the fucking playoffs.
Suspend that nigga. Let them niggas go up 3-2, and then that series goes 7 games, and y'all get bread.
That's how they should have did it.
That's how they should have
If they
did
should have kept it consistent.
That's a fact. That's how
But they definitely didn't.
But he should have been suspended for sure. That elbow, him getting ejected like that, yeah, he should have definitely been suspended.
But you can also see from the business perspective why they didn't. Correct?
Well, yeah, because he's him.
He's him. He's Timothy. When you him, sometimes the rules don't apply to you for a while. However,
Unless you
don't want to send. That's you know what. You know what, buddy? You know what, buddy? Sometimes, bro, sometimes you be coming with some shit.
Unless you John Morant.
Like my nigga John. Let's just talk. Just we can be there for a hot second. He was him.
He was. But they did that
nigga. Let me ask you, like, if we really look at what he did, you online, yes. You got a couple gats in your hand, yes. But you're in Memphis, nigga.
It's legal.
Who don't got a gat?
It's legal. It wasn't even like it was illegal and he got a gun charge.
He didn't had no Draco. This nigga had a 9 in his hand. Them niggas walking around there with fucking.
But he wasn't. My
artillery.
thing is, he wasn't doing. It wasn't illegal possession of a weapon. So why?
So why is he was mad at him? I just don't understand it. I'll tell you right now.
Guns in a state that's a free carry state.
Healthy John Morant get traded somewhere, he's gonna turn the fuck up.
Where he gonna go?
I don't know, man.
He might fuck around, go to Milwaukee.
Shout out, John, man. John, you was Ant-Man before Ant-Man.
Whoa.
Not like ability wise. I'm just saying how the league saw you. You was him. They had you, nigga. The crazy thing is he ain't even really been on the court, and his motherfucking kicks, them Jai threes, them shit's going crazy.
I think them two got the best kicks in the league.
Them shit's going fucking crazy right now. All right, we gonna go to legal but illegal. This is where we talk about shit everyday life that we just think, you know what, nigga, they should be arrested for doing this shit and not arrested. 100%. First thing I got for you. Florida EBT regulates what you can buy. You know, back in the day, you could go swipe your EBT card, get crab legs, lobster tails. You still can't. All the Debbie snacks you want to get. Juice. No, I mean a little bit. Like if you go to the store, you can't get you can't go buy. You can't go swipe for like fast food and shit.
Yeah, like hot food and shit like that. Yeah.
But your ass could definitely go get you the high end motherfucking lot. You can buy whatever you want in the grocery store. They saying you can only buy lettuce, celery, tomatoes, granola bars, powder milk, powder milk. You know what I'm saying? They say you can buy that cheese. Them niggas is saying you can't get
So they
you
put
can't get a Huggy
on the list.
You can't get a Mountain Dew. You can't get your favorite Starburst. You can't buy none of that when you hit the grocery store.
So what the EBT went vegan?
Something. They went Michelle Obama. Let's go there real quick. Can we tell you? I'm gonna tell you why they went Michelle Obama. Can we reminisce on how good school lunch used to be? You used to get the wrap. You had fries that was actually crunchy, not them soggy shits they threw in the oven.
Niggas said they had us eating cheeseburgers and chocolate.
Nigga, we had real life. We had real chicken patties. Them bitches they felt like they was in the fryer. That's a fact. You had the wraps. You got the actual chips, not the baked joints. Yeah, you got the cookies, nigga. The potatoes and
the chocolate chip cookies.
Nigga, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? You used to really get pizza, not the cardboard fucking brown shit. You got real fucking pizza in lunch. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then Michelle coming here with that bullshit. Like, I love you. I understand that all first ladies need an initiative, but I didn't like this one, motherfucker. You came in there talking about all healthy shit the next day, bitch. We in there with cardboard granola bars.
I mean, you want
no. Then you got the baked chips. The baked chips is nasty. Say that again.
The kettle cooked joints?
Say no. The baked chips is nasty. Fuck is you talking about? The baked chips is nasty, nigga. Don't nobody like the baked fucking. No version of the baked Lays was good. Nasty, tastes like fucking generic Pringles. Fuck out of here. Nasty. She fucked the game up. EBT regulate what you eat. Can't get no more lobster tails. Legal or illegal?
Nah, that's illegal.
Illegal. Let them niggas eat.
Yeah, let them niggas eat, man.
You know what I'm saying? Why fuck everybody can't enjoy the amenities?
Eating hand foods with utensils.
Illegal. I'm tired of motherfuckers.
When you say hand foods, what you mean? Give me an example.
Ribs, eat with your hand. Fried chicken wings, eat with your hand. Deviled eggs, eat with your hand. Chicken tenders, eat with your hand.
You can't cut it with chicken tenders?
No, bitch. French fries.
You can't use a fork to pick.
French fries, eat with your hand. Anything that's supposed to stop being soft.
You can't cut your burger up,
bro. No, dirt don't hurt, nigga. I'm tired of y'all. Got motherfuckers cutting up sandwiches. The fuck is wrong with you? Eat that shit. If you was born anywhere between 80 and 89,
you can't cut your pizza up. 95,
you can even go 98, nigga. You used to be outside. There was a time where nigga, your face used to hit the dirt.
Hold up, 98. That's a little.
You know what I'm saying? You used to be times your face hit the dirt. You might eat you know what I'm saying? You might eat a chip that hit the motherfucking ground. All of that shit made you built. That's why we survived COVID. Anybody born from 80 to 95 didn't need no vaccination.
That's a That's a fact.
You ain't need it. Cause the dirt don't hurt. God made dirt. Remember that? God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt, nigga. They know the vibes. What's wrong with y'all? Eat them foods with your hands. I'm tired of you niggas. Girlfriend slapping your ass.
Illegal.
Illegal. Stop touching my shit, bitch. This ain't got shit to do with you.
That'll be domestic, nigga. That'll get real domestic.
Yo, what? I be red for real. No, that was crazy. I don't be red. I'm too black for that. She don't slap that hard, but motherfucker, do not slap my ass.
Yeah, smacking your man ass is crazy, girl.
I'm tired of that shit. Me having me jump out my skin. But I be forgetting that you a woman, and I'm not a person that hits a woman. I ain't hit a woman a day in my life.
Like I be
forgetting. It's a different level of rage. Different level of rage.
Stop playing.
All right, this one's for me, man. You go out to eat. What happened to the old menus? You motherfuckers too technological. I don't want to scan a QR code to figure out what the fuck the fries you got. Why the fuck I gotta scan a QR?
Stop eating that.
Yo, why the fuck I gotta scan a QR code to figure out what comes with the fries and lemonade, bitch? I just give me a piece of paper on the special.
This nigga's rich. He be eating at them upstairs shit. I can't do it.
Okay, so yeah, that's illegal. QR code on menus. I don't need that. Write that motherfucker down.
Just give me the paper so I can.
Yeah, like what are we doing?
I don't need all that.
Write that shit down. Ain't nobody got time for you. This one I hate. AirPods automatically connecting to the wrong person.
That's wild.
Crazy.
That's wild. I be seeing them videos where the motherfucker be on the phone talking. He forget that shorty got the other one in her ear, so she heard the whole conversation. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know your AirPods could
just connect. Once you open the AirPod case, if there's other iPhone products around, it's gonna see if that's the one you want to get on.
Yeah, you a dumbass. You let your shit do that.
Fuck out of here. I ain't never doing that.
But I
lost my AirPods. Let's talk about losing AirPods. Them shits is not. Apple got to find a way to magnet them bitches to your phone case or some shit. Them bitches get lost.
Nah, they got the shit where you can put it in your ear
on your keychain. Them bitches get lost though. You drop them bitches, they gone.
Nigga, they got tags. You can find your shit.
I ain't nobody trying to play fucking Pokeball. Find a fucking air tag.
This shit pings.
Yo, let me tell you.
This shit'll ping. All you gotta do is
if you gotta be in great service though for that shit to ping. If you ain't a Wi-Fi bitch, you looking in a fucking needle in a haystack. Yeah. For real. Shout out to my brother though. We actually did that one time. Coming from Geneva, I'm sitting there. I had to drop out. He pull over the motherfucking road. I pop out. Got to use the bathroom. My dumb ass had my phone on my lap, so clearly it just dropped. I didn't even notice it. Get back in the car, go up a mile. I'm like, hey, yo, I ain't got my jack. It's dead, pitch black, back roads, no street lights.
So was you outside?
Put the watch on.
Boop, boop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit pink.
I'm walking the road, found that motherfucker. Boy, I ain't never celebrate like that.
But them shit's automatically connecting to the wrong. I ain't know they could do that. That's fucked up, nigga. You gotta be on your guard with that.
This next thing I'm going to say, slightly controversial.
Diabolical.
Pregnancy pee.
You gotta say pussy because penis start with
I just wanted you to say it. I set you up. Thank you. Pregnancy pussy, all right, is great. Some of the
legal
best.
Or illegal?
Legal, 110%. What's illegal is the things you have to go through to get there. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you got to maneuver, put things in place. It's a lot of maneuvering and shit to get right to make sure comfortability is there for that.
Yeah, ain't they like more with it when they pregnant?
With it and flexible to do it is two different things. That's what I'm saying. With it and having the ability to move that way is two different things. So what I'm saying is legal, fire.
Legal.
Illegal.
All right, so
illegal. All the shit we got to do to get to the. I'm saying get right there.
So what about this? This is just me fucking with the nigga. So what if it ain't your baby?
Everything's legal. Nigga gonna be in there like this.
Nigga is diabolical.
Nigga gonna be in there like this.
Yo, this nigga's diabolical. Nigga said it ain't mine. I'm poking the baby head. Yo,
nigga gonna be in there like this.
Yo, this nigga's out of pocket, son.
Bro.
Out of pocket. Yo.
Yo, word. Leaving the function after eating, legal or illegal?
2 fingers, nigga, I'm out.
Yo, you be violent, yo. If I spend all that time and you taste my food and bounce,
I'm out, nigga. 2 fingers.
There's a minute rule for me. I'm not saying you can't leave, but you got to at least.
I let niggas know ahead of time I'm only here for the food.
Don't get me wrong. If you ain't start cooking until motherfucking 8 p.m., I'm out soon as I'm done eating. If you ain't start cooking till late, which most of the times we do, I'm out.
All right, so just,
soon as I'm done eating.
Just because you said that, because I ain't gonna hold you. This is one of my pet peeves. So you get invited to the barbecue, right? This is just way off top. This is off the top. You get invited to the barbecue, right? Should the food be ready when you get there, or should the food be cooking and y'all just vibing when you get there?
The side should be done in the warmer, And the meats the ribs should not be done when I get there. Burgers, dogs, anything, burgers, dogs need to be done. Chicken and ribs, I could wait for when I get there. Because I want them fresh off the grill anyway. Hot dog, you can cook them early, throw them back on there, burn them crispy, get it back. It tastes like you just put it on there.
Hell no, nigga.
You can take the same thing with the burger.
This is why I don't go to barbecues.
A little white in you.
This is why I don't go to barbecues on time. I'm a punctual ass nigga, but this is why I don't go to these shits on time. I can't stand when I get to somewhere and the food ain't ready. I'm ready to eat when I get there. I don't eat on purpose so I can be hungry when I get there. And when the food is not ready when I get there, that shit pisses me smooth the fuck off. When I get there to a fucking bar, if you tell me the barbecue start at 5, bitch, the food should be ready to go when I get there.
Hell no. Hell no. That means ain't no love in it.
The food should be ready. Nigga, no.
That means ain't no love in the food.
Listen,
it should be food is better when it's late.
Get the fuck out of here.
Food is better when it's late.
No.
I know what you talking about. Food, if you come into the function, like I said,
that's going to be ready when I get
there.
The
sides and salads need to be done.
I'm saying
I'm with that.
Where the ribs at, I'm hot.
But the hot dogs and burgers and dogs got to be done too.
It got to be.
Ribs and chicken, I can wait for.
Got to be done. I'm saying,
now, how long do I wait?
What the potato salad at? What the mac salad at? Oh yeah, they in there cooking it now. Son just coming back from the store with the macaroni. Nigga, what? When did this start? We told niggas to arrive at 3. When we gonna eat? I mean, the shit probably gonna be done at like 6. Hey yo, I'm out.
All right, man. Last legal or illegal. Mother's Day just passed.
Mother's Day just passed.
So, yes. You know what I'm saying? We were just there. Shout out to all the mothers. How did I not start off like that? God damn. Hit the wrong button, too. Give him crickets at first.
Just a Mother's Day.
Let's give him another round of applause. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to my baby mother. Shout out to my baby mother to be. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? We about to have happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, all right?
Happy belated word.
For sure. With that said, Ray, you had a little.
Should Mother's Day be is Mother's Day for your significant other that is a parent, or is it for your moms? Now the question is Mother's Day is for your mom, not your wife. So my opinion is that's a fact. If it's Mother's Day is if it's Mother's Day, I'm supposed to be celebrating my mom, not you, because you're my wife and you the mother of my children. Yes, you are a mother and you should be celebrated. You know, I will teach my child to celebrate you as their mother, but I'm not going to celebrate you as my mother. I'm going to go celebrate my mom. I would
I feel what you're saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't know. I think I disagree only because if she's the mother of your kid, you should celebrate the motherhood of her as well.
I'm gonna teach my son to celebrate her.
But then, all she gonna get at the end of the day is
macaroni painted 5, nigga. She gonna get that for a couple years. You gotta get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you cannot leave your girl. You cannot
get there. She gotta earn it. Nigga, she gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. You gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, that's when you start getting the good.
Yo, you cannot leave your girl with the macaroni necklace.
Why not?
It can't happen, bro.
Why not? I'm getting socks and ties and fucking lawnmowers.
When Father's Day comes, we're gonna have a whole segment because I do it every year. I don't care how old it gets. I don't care how mad y'all get. I'm gonna say it every year. I'm tired of getting shit that you think we need
to help
you. I'm just tired. I'm saying, but we'll get there. We'll have that. All right. Speaking of Mother's Day, Father's Day. In that time, you spend it with your in-laws. Did you see them as well? Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to your in-laws and all of that.
Yes.
Now, how would you feel about, do you think it's healthy for your in-laws to live in the same house as you or on the same land as you, even if they had a house in the back? Yes or no? Give me the pros and cons.
Healthy to a certain extent. Because, I mean, I've been there, so I'm not going to say it yet. But it got to a time where it was like, yeah, nah, you got to get the fuck out. Not in that manner, but it was like, yo, like the next spot we go, he can't come. What he said? What did that nigga say?
Everybody can't go.
What that nigga said in the movie? He said him, he can't come. That nigga can't come.
Now, what I'm saying, what were some, if you don't mind me asking, and you could pass. What were some of the things that were like, all right, it's too congested. You being here right now is kind of interfering
with
like the relationship.
The freedoms of the house. Like it was like, you know, just where I was staying, there was only one living room. So if like he's in the living room watching TV, it was her father. So it was like if he's in the living room watching TV, I can't go in the living room and watch TV. Like we'll watch something together, but if he in there watching something and I ain't interested, then damn,
you're just stuck in your room.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know what I mean, just other like regular shit. Like I can't walk around my crib butt ass nigga because this nigga could be around somewhere.
Do you even do that, Paul?
Absolutely. Well, not when my son is home, no. But if I'm just at the crib, yeah. But it was never a moment where the nigga wasn't there.
I ain't never done that.
What, just walk around your crib? But yo, you
just sat on the couch bucket naked? No. Just sat. Just balls on couch. Never had.
Nigga, on a hot summer day, the AC blowing, nigga.
I'll be like my drawers maybe, but
Nigga, you ain't never on a. I'm saying like,
nigga, butt ass
nigga, I'm saying like it's 90 degrees outside. You got the AC blowing. You hop out the shower, don't dry off, and just.
I put some drawers on.
Nah, I'm outside, nigga.
Nigga said I'm out.
What Pop said in that movie, nigga? What he say? He said dick going one way, balls going another way. I'm out, nigga. I'm out, nigga. Nah, I'm gonna get that fresh air dry. Fresh air dry, nigga.
I would think some of the same things. Also, just what I'm saying, depending on how that relationship is it more of a just them there needing a place to stay, and then this like them allowing us exactly, and them allowing us to have our relationship.
Because like I can't yell at you while your dad here, because you gonna feel like not also like abusive shit, but we get into an argument because. He automatically gonna take your side,
arguing right or wrong. Exactly, and now I'm arguing two people instead of just arguing in my own house for sure. I think. Don't get me wrong. If it's a situation, it's
really about privacy,
for sure. And I think a lot of times, if your significant other obviously really is in tune with their parent or whatever and junk like that, I'm never going to be denying them to come over and chill and do none of that like that. However, but I think to just live in and things of that nature is just a little bit too much or too congested for me in that space. Moving forward though, man, I just wanted to get to something else. Shout out my brother, my boy, Uncle D. Give him a round of applause. While I was on the book scrolling the other day, my boy came up with a great argument. And a lot of times as I'm sitting here at What's the Status, Travis, I do talk about worldly things, but a lot of I think we need to focus a little bit more on the local things for them to know that we're there, right?
You said one of them joints.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll get back to that. Shout out Uncle Dito. And it's not it is a sentiment that I think has been spoken on multiple occasions, but I think it's even louder now as we see another staple or something else be attempted or is in fact taken away from what we have and what the history for us as kids in Auburn, New York has been. From my understanding, earlier this year, Casey Park tried to dub, and when we say dub, try to end the softball, which is something that we've had in our community.
Like the Migs League?
Yeah, Migs took it over, so shout out him.
Yeah.
Migs took it over.
Snakes,
Migs took it over, so shout out him. But there was, the city was not trying to allow that recreation to happen. If you notice, there's not a lot for kids to do at all in this city, not a lot for really adults to do much either, except for the small places that we have, and shout out to them. But it just seems like a constant attack on taking away the fun things or the communal things or the things that are at least stayed true or were the essence, I guess, of what the Auburn community could always look forward to every year and every summer. And another one of those things has been taken away. A part of that post Uncle D put up, Daryl Smith, was that they're taking away the Casey Park pool and they're not going to open it this summer for the kids.
That's wild.
Which is crazy to me, right?
That's wild.
In this space, I just kind of want to reminisce, man. I remember a Riva Rollerdrome, right? I remember a time when our parents was able to drop us off at Riva.
Right? Summer pass at Casey every summer.
Crazy, right? So I used to be living a time when they used to drop us off at Riva. Parents could be out, whatever, come pick us back up, go roller skating. You could have a party there, do whatever, play the video game, play the arcade. You could go to BTW and do your basketball from 6 to 9 or whatever. It'd just be teenage night. You'd be in there getting all your hoops in, always open door, nothing going on, nothing wrong. You'd be able to go down to Casey Park, get in the swimming pool any day of the summer. You know what I mean?
Hey,
BTW would even have collaborations with them, bring them there as well during the summer so that they could swim there. Used to be able to go and do all of that.
That's when they had the kiddie pool, the big pool, the diving
board, the big dive, the big board, all of that, right? And when you look at Auburn right now, all you got is a lot of Chinese food spots, gas stations, Dollar Trees,
car washes,
and car washes. That's all we got. There's nothing for our youth to go out and be active in and do something productive or do something age appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Do something that gives them a space to go and have social experiences with their peers in a healthy, functional way. And then you mad, as Uncle D's point was, that then you want to call these adolescents trouble youth or youth that don't got nothing to do or always getting into trouble. You ain't give them shit else to do.
Yeah, they don't got nothing productive or positive to do at their time. You took the community pool away?
Community pool away.
That's everybody. If you ain't got nothing to do as a kid, we riding our bikes down to the pool, just fuck it. It's a hot day, we going to the pool.
Then you're gonna be mad when they out here playing manhunt late at night. Like it's crazy, bro.
Go to the pool.
Like at the end of the day, you need something for your kids. You want your kids to be productive. You want them to be socially evolved. They're gonna have to go through and be outside and be in places that that promote or encourage that type of interaction. And when you take in every place that a kid can go in a healthy fashion or age appropriate fashion to be able to go express themselves or have fun and meet up and have some friendship and camaraderie, when you take that away from them, where do you expect them to go? They in their phones looking at all this other shit going on, and then they want to go and reenact it in the street. Like, what do you want them to do at the end of the day? At some point, some city official, some mayor, some council, somebody has to come to this place or come to the forefront and figure out what they're gonna do.
Would they close it?
From what I'm understanding, is budget cuts. I could be speaking wrong. If I am, I hope somebody corrects me.
Because
but I just don't understand that.
That's the city joint, or is it just Casey?
The city runs that, so I think the city is who enclosed the public pool.
But that's just like when they shut down West Middle, man. That shit was stupid.
Just doesn't even make any sense, man. So I shout out to Uncle D again for bringing that up. Again, it's a point in the sentiment that's been spoken about over the years. I think it's just more profound as we see more
summer gonna be
big things that have been the heart and soul of Auburn and what Auburn kids can do here just be taken away year by year. There ain't no arcade in the mall. Can't go to the movies at the mall. There ain't nothing in the mall right now. You got so much space in the mall. Ain't no.
I mean that arcade little as shit. They do got the movies there, but it ain't nothing.
But
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
There ain't nothing to do in the mall outside of the movies.
The movies and Bass Pro Shop.
And
Bass Pro keeping it alive right now.
Bass Pro keeping that shit.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. All right, next thing I want to do, even talking about that, we got kids that can't go outside and do what they, you know what I'm saying, have a place to do anything, so they end up on their phones. They end up doing, being on the internet, seeing shit all the time. And then the other thing I wanted to ask was, is censorship even possible as parents anymore? And when you got kids inside so much, on their phone so much, there's always loopholes. There's always another website. There's always another thing. Is it possible? Do you think it's still possible and effective to censor your child, or do you just think you need to talk to your child and get them more in tune with what they can see and be able to differentiate real life and their reality?
Man, listen, I think that it always comes down to you talking to your kid and censoring your kid yourself. Because nigga, when we was growing up, there wasn't no putting a block on your phone, or there wasn't no blocking a website or stopping you. It was, hey yo, this sex scene's coming on the TV, nigga, turn your head. Your parents are censoring you themselves. You don't need no app. You don't need no, I can go on the thing and see everything that they do on there. You don't need none of that shit. You don't need none of that shit. You gotta be, y'all niggas gotta be parents and really dig in with their kids and raise them right.
Be in tune. And it's not to say that all circumstances are the same and everybody's built the same. However, if there's anything you can do, is that, you know what I'm saying?
But it's definitely still possible for parents to censor. If anything, they made it easier because you can put blocks on devices and shit like that now. Because back in the day, it wasn't none of that. You just had to go off, nigga. You were scared of your parents, and when they told you not to do some shit, you don't do it, or they're gonna fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. I think yeah, they made it a little easier. So you could put blocks on certain technology and stuff like that. But like I said, I believe there's still a lot of loopholes, but I definitely double down on what you're saying pertaining to how you parent your child, right? There's no right or wrong way. Who am I to judge? What I am saying is, as long as you're in tune and at least giving them the right information while the wrong information is being fed to them every day, you can only hope that they listen to you and apply that to everything that they see, witness, and they do, and they action indeed, for sure. Let's get the man thoughts. One of our favorite segments.
Man,
and it'll close us out. This is where we get a little into the man's thought process, right?
This first one is wicked.
First one's wicked, but it's a valid question. Vasect-O-Me, do you do it or not, and why?
I ain't gonna hold you. I will always be like, nah, nigga, I ain't gonna do it. But nigga, and it's crazy. Like, you sound like, you know, you can tell niggas getting older and all that. It's like the older I get, I might. I might. I don't use this motherfucker. I might just cut that shit and it's over.
I feel you. But see, I think early on it was like, you're cutting my manhood off. What the fuck am I gonna do? The more you read about it,
the closer niggas getting like, close to 40.
It's like, nigga, what the fuck we doing? I don't want to. You know what I'm saying, I'm about to have my baby girl in August. So after that, it's a wrap.
You doing it because you don't want to have no more once you get past 40. Me, it's like, nigga, I don't. That's like it's like you got the nigga, I don't know, some old appliance and say, I don't use this shit no more. Throw this shit away. Just throw this shit around.
They got an old appliance.
Yeah, I don't need. What do we have this still for? We ain't using this.
This nigga is so stupid.
That shit collecting dust in the back
over corner. In the back corner for sure.
Just get rid of it.
All right. So my thing is, a lot of times I already touched on that. That was crazy.
We used to tell motherfuckers like, then they used to say like, you get a vasectomy and you gonna lose all your energy, you gonna be down and sad.
Shit, yeah.
So niggas was scared to do that shit.
Ain't
now
valid.
it's like, I don't give a fuck.
They say it's a 2-day process. You in pain the first day, and then you good the next day. They say you should do it because if you're really in a committed relationship, it's less invasive for you than it is for the female to get her tubes tied. They got to go in there and do all that type of shit. I don't give a fuck about that either, nigga. That's why I'm still.
None of that.
Nah, man, but for real, man. It's just a conversation to have.
It's one of them like
as
we
you get up
keep
there,
having a conversation, and the older we get, we're gonna be like, you know what it is? I got my appointment set up.
Nigga like, hey, y'all, shots up. That shit ain't shooting no more, nigga.
Nigga shooting blanks now, nigga.
Boy, crazy. All right, men's attachment to old clothes. What's up with that? Yo, bro, I got drawers I ain't throwing away. I got socks that I just can't get rid of.
The opposite. My dad got clothes with the tags on them he ain't never worn.
That shit. I got mad at that shit too. Shit's crazy. I don't know what it is. I can't explain that.
I got mad old. Now you say that, I got mad old socks.
Like we ain't gonna wear them again. We just don't toss them bitches.
Shirts in my closet that's just collecting
dust. Don't touch them shit at all. They're just in there looking at me. There's shirts that I done moved with me from place to place for about 10 years and ain't ever put them on.
It's like you go to try to throw it out, you look at it like, nah, I might need this if I had that one occasion that I gotta throw it back.
And ain't that occasion don't ever come up. I don't know why we do that shit. So no, I can't explain that to y'all. I don't know why we do it, but old clothes, I don't know if it's old. I don't know what it is. I just can't throw. Sometimes I just can't throw the shit on.
I mean, if
my girl gotta be like, hey, yo, it's time to get that shit the fuck up out of here, buddy.
Or if I'm just running out of room, I literally like every summer I'll go through my shit because I gotta buy like new shirts and shit for work, and I'll be like, damn, that polo collar cooked. I can't wear that no more. I ain't worn this in a year. Why is it still here? And then I gotta like go through the closet to get rid of shit.
Man, talking about being cooked. This is a little bit more of a serious conversation, but a lot of times, I think we kind of had this conversation a few pods ago too. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times we act. If I'm in this space where I'm trying to get to a place of identifying when I'm not in the best moods and figuring out the healthiest way to communicate that for everybody around me to not adjust or conform, but to understand where a certain energy is coming from. With that being said, I wanted to ask, like, why, in your opinion, why do you think men always say I'm good when they actively are going through it?
I mean, it's just hardwired in us. It's like it's just what we're taught. It's how you raise. It's how you was brought up. Like men are meant. They're taught to be tough. They're taught to just brush it off. They're taught to be, yo, you all right, man. Like even now, if you just think about it, your son is running. He fall down. He look at you. First thing you gonna tell him, man, get up, brush it off. You all right?
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what we taught, and it's innate. It's not like you're doing it to try to like desensitize them or nothing. It's just you want to make them strong. You want to be strong, and you continue that from a young age through the rest of your life, and then now we're adults, and it's just like, well, damn, why do I just, what? I'm always good. Even when I'm not good, I'm good, because that's just how we are wired.
Do you believe we have to, as fathers, we have to find a healthy balance in what we teach our sons pertaining to that, or do you think the thought process of always being good is something still good to pass on?
I think the thought process is still good to pass on, and I find myself asking myself that same question when it comes to my son. But I have, the older I get, it's just more of my dad's mindset and attitude is instilled this like, I don't want to parent the same way my dad did, because I feel like my dad was extra strict, but at the same time it's like, this world is crazy, this world is fucked up, and I can't have my son out here not prepared and not strong enough to handle it. I just can't. For sure. So with that mindset, it's like, nah, I gotta make you tough. I have to. And then, luckily for me, he has his mother there to make him, soft and comfort and nurture and all that. So there's definitely a good balance as far as my household goes. But yeah, like as a man, as a father, you gotta make your kid tough. That's your job. You have to prepare them for a world. What the
world is gonna give them.
Because the world ain't friendly, the world ain't soft, it ain't easy, and you're gonna have to continue and learn how to maneuver and keep going even when you're not okay.
I think when you're not, for sure. I think I agree with you to an extent. I just think the biggest thing for me is teaching them picking and choosing your battles. I think is more so my conversation, right? Like I just played basketball with him the other day, and like he missed a shot and said I quit. I had to have a strong conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't quit. You know what I'm saying? We don't just back down and not do anything. Granted, you're allowed to have your feelings and be upset about things, but those shouldn't control you to a point where we had that conversation real quick. Looked at me, got a little tearful, but then went right back to hooping, right?
Mhm.
And then I even can resonate with your conversation. It's so crazy that you just said that. While playing basketball with him, he kind of rolled his ankle, whatever. And it's like, I could see he really rolled it, whatever, right? And my initial reaction, like you said, was, all right, let's just go start walking it off. That's what I was getting ready to tell him, right? So I didn't pick him up. I got him, had him walk himself. He held on to me a little bit, got him over, whatever, right? As soon as he got over, I'm like, yo, you good, right? You can still move it? He said, yeah. I was like, you good? You want to still beat me? He was like, yeah. Got the smile on him. He was able to get over it, walk back out, right?
My son an asshole.
I think there has to be a level of balance between that, allowing them to kind of have a feeling, understand it's okay to let me know you're not good, but let me help you find a productive, healthy, and manageable way to get through not being good, right?
It's funny.
I don't ever want them to not identify it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to at least be able to identify it and know where to put it.
And it's funny you said that because that same shit happened to me. My son was playing baseball, and you know it was his first time. Like, dude, he's in player pitch now, so the kid's pitching it to him.
Yeah.
And he got hit by the pitch for the first time. Hit him in the leg, bam. And you know he was hurt for a little bit. Then he started crying. I'm like, all right, brush it off. You know what I mean? You all right? Then he took his base and he got to the base. I'm coaching first base. So he gets there and I was like, yo, you all right, man? You good? And he was crying. He's like, yo, it hurts. I'm like, nah, you good. You gotta toughen up. You gotta rub it off. You gotta run these bases. And I'm saying it's fucked up because after that, the kids, like, you know, in between innings, the kids is out there tossing the ball, practicing, whatever.
Yeah.
And I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking at my phone and I got hit by a ball in my nuts. And my son is playing second base.
Yeah, you looked at yourself, walk it off.
He was like,
yeah, walk that shit off. Walk that shit off.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo.
Walk that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Practice what you preach. Oh boy, Donnie is the
You don't understand.
Donnie is the truth. Yeah, he don't understand.
I had to get up and walk that shit off.
That's a fact. If you want to teach him that, you're gonna have to show that. That's a fact.
Y'all had to get up and walk that shit
Nah,
off.
man, that's a pain you don't want it. Nah, but I
Nigga,
do,
that shit hurt like a bitch.
again, I just want to reiterate. I think, man, I done seen you with your son, so I know there's a level of compassion and nurturing for him as well too. So you ain't just strict all the time either. But we are definitely building.
We're building men.
Emotionally intelligent men, but also men. You know what I mean? So
they
they do necessarily have to have a level of understanding how to control their emotions, put it out in a healthy manner,
but that's
and still be ready for the world and understand that the world ain't gonna really care about their feelings for a lot of times as well.
Yeah, going back to the, you know, why do men say that they're good when they're not? It's just instilled in you as a child,
for sure.
You know, the way you raised and whatnot, and then as men, you got to understand, like, the world really don't care that you're not good. They don't care that you down. They don't, like, men are not in society today and in the world today, men are not allowed to be emotionally, you know, down. They're not allowed to show vulnerability and weakness. So it's not something that we have the social capability of doing without being shunned or downed about it.
Which is why, and we can have this conversation another day, but in short, which is why I disagree with the way that you view therapy in a sense. Right? Because if we can't put it nowhere else, why not go somewhere where we could put it and there ain't no judgment? Sometimes think about how good we'd be feeling after we just dump all of the motherfucking emotion we got in a place and able to go on. Imagine if we was able to talk to something that could retain all our like we was able to walk in the room. Fuck this bitch, tired of fucking doing this, tired of doing that, and walk out. Nobody we give a fuck has to know. You'd feel better.
But I do that. You do that shit on your own though. I do that.
But you don't. It be in. I mean, you do. You do. I'm not saying you what you do.
You saying like going talking, saying it to somebody.
I'm just saying now I can see why it isn't such a bad thing, because if sometimes just the ability to say it out loud gives you that release of, all right, it's gone, I can move forward.
I done been in therapy, nigga. It ain't.
Was it for you personally? If you don't mind me, it was just for you?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. If it ain't for you, nigga, fuck everybody else. Me, you gotta hear what I got to say. I don't give a fuck what you feel. Nothing. Just shut the fuck up and hear me say
something. That's not what a therapist does, nigga.
But it could be, is what I'm saying. If I would
they do.
I don't know
they
what
gotta dissect it. And, you know, maybe you're going through some
possibly.
Get the fuck out.
And I can be like, shut the fuck up in there. And be uncomfortable saying that and not feel like I'm being judged or feel like I'm going too hard on somebody I'm supposed to love and care
about. I mean, our
experience
in therapy is different, I guess.
For sure.
I ain't never that. I never did. I did this shit and I was just like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Nah, and I think, and for me, I ain't gonna hold you. For me, it's not for me either. I haven't been. First time I was in therapy was after my grandfather passed away when I was very young, because we were so close and shit. But I always associated it after that with something bad happening, death, shit like that. It wasn't until maybe like recent where I was able to start kind of just trying to think of like, all right, it ain't got to be that all the time. You know what I mean? It is what you kind of want to make it for the most part as you do more research. But I just brought that up in short because it's like, nigga, if we don't got nowhere to put it, I just want to be able to let my son know it don't got to be therapy, but find something or find someone that you can put it so that when you get back to the people you love that won't be able to receive it or you got to hold it down for, you ain't got to hold it down that much because holding it is what makes us snap. You know what I'm saying? Holding it, niggas that don't have the ability to communicate or manage their emotions or put them in a certain space, make decisions in 2 minutes that cost them the rest of their life. You feel what I'm saying? So I think we just got to also teach them the balance of finding a healthy place to put that anger because you can't hold it all. Can't no man just hold it all. Feel me? How do you feel about men? How you feel about men handling rejection versus how we pretend that we handle rejection? Like, I think it goes back to like being good, right? Like, how many times you done seen? You know, this was your man's joint. All right, this was your man's bitch. Loved her, right? She motherfucking go off fucking with somebody else. Y'all niggas get together after you see her post the first picture of her being with another nigga. You know that nigga hurt.
Wait, hold on.
Listen, I'm telling you,
that back,
I'm about to run it back. It goes along with the I'm good shit. I said because this is about what do you, we got to talk. I'm trying to talk about
shorty.
I'm trying to talk about the difference between how men handle rejection actually and how we pretend to handle rejection.
Okay.
So I'm saying, giving you a scenario. We done all been in a spot where a nigga done had his joint. They piece it off. It's a wrap. Right? I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm back in the streets.
Right.
His old joint, go get with another nigga. First picture come out on social media, she with another nigga. You around that nigga. He at the spot, y'all drinking, watching the fight. He like, I'm good, everything. But you know that nigga is shitting. That nigga's stomach is in knots. He like, I want my baby back. He ain't hearing nothing but Usher and John Legend in his head.
That's different.
We got to talk about the difference, nigga. Perception-wise,
that scenario is different.
Perception-wise,
that scenario is different.
I'm just saying, perception-wise, we always got to put on the I'm good. But nigga, we done been in there.
But that scenario is bad.
Crying. We done
that
been
scenario
in there.
is bad. That's
not been in there.
So she went and got with a nigga and you chilling with that nigga?
No,
that's what you said.
That's not what I meant to say. If I said that, I misspoke.
I misspoke. I misunderstood.
She went and got with another nigga, and you just see the post. But now you with your mans, and all of them have seen the post too. So you sitting around your mans with the I'm good, and it's really that you got the eggs over my hammy on your face.
That's not rejection, though.
That is what I'm saying. In any scenario, we always got to be like we good, but we perceive as men, or we try to play it off like we good, and we just got to talk about that. There's been times. And your niggas ain't shit in the moments either. Your niggas be like, oh,
ain't that old girl?
Shorty with son right now, bro?
Hey, yo, Trav,
I ain't even know, Trav. Who that? Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, that nigga look like you.
Chill, bro.
You gotta throw salt on the wound.
Fuck y'all niggas. And you can't show no emotion, or you pussy, or you a sucker, or you a sucker for love ass nigga. You mad at your friends over what they talking. You can't show, nigga. You gotta sit there in agony and pain.
Yo, you gotta eat that, right?
You gotta sit there in agony and pain. That shit is real. The way we perceive is not real, nigga.
Nah, you gotta put on that show, nigga. You can't let niggas go you down, nigga.
Listen, you want to know if a nigga hurt? Look him in his eyes.
That's a fact.
You want to know if he really hurt? He can smile, bitch. Them eyes ain't. That nigga is hurt. I just want you to know.
Niggas gotta eat that.
That's a fact. So yes, if you're wondering if we be over here fucked up, trying to play like we good, we be fucked up over y'all.
Niggas be punching the air.
What y'all be calling fine shit? We be fucked up over fine shit. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I don't think I ever got this one. I mean,
emotional impact and not being called man.
Oh no, of being called not man enough. I think that comes from who it's coming from and depending on where you at. I mean, at the end of the day, I think we all carry ourselves. You should carry yourself and know yourself the most. But there's the moments where you ain't got the most money, or you ain't in the best position, or you're short. You know what I'm saying? You're shorty. You know what I'm saying? There's those moments where you ain't the best, and in those moments when shorty is like,
I mean, I
this
really
or
just,
does things or says things that make you feel like you ain't pulling your weight. You already got that weight on yourself as a man that you ain't doing it. So for the people that are dependent on you to also say that, verbalize it, and identify that, if it's a pattern, of course they need to say it to get it changed. But if it ain't and they just at you, it's one of those moments where it's like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? So there is a moment where your ego get touched. You feel a little bit mad. Some niggas get defensive. Some niggas get down and out on themselves. But I just wanted to speak about that.
Two things. One, I don't want to skip this last one because I see you trying to, you know what I mean, but I don't want to, because I like this last one. But
All right, go
that's
ahead.
one. Two, I think when not being called man enough is, to me, it's two type of niggas. You either gonna be the nigga that somebody tell you not man enough, you gonna go sulk and cry in the corner,
Or you gonna
be that nigga that get to it.
That turn up.
It depends on the type. It depends on your character. It depends on your integrity. It depends on the type of nigga you is. You either gonna get up and get to it. You gonna take that as a challenge, get up and get to it, and prove niggas wrong, or you gonna sulk and be like, damn, are they really? And you gonna be thinking about it and internalize it, and then end up fucking yourself up in the end, and ultimately proving them correct. It's like, yo, you gotta get back on your shit. You gotta get on your shit. So it depends on who you is. Because I've been in them situations where me personally, I'm like, damn, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a man. And then I got up all like Joey said, nigga, I got up off my ass and got to it. Not Joey, excuse me, Jones. So I think it depends on type. It depends on type of man you are. You either gonna get up and get to it and prove yourself as a man, or you gonna go in the corner and cry and sulk about it.
Let me ask this question quickly. You can answer it. What do you think of the woman that does that to the man while he's down?
A woman that does that to a man when she's down?
When he's down.
He's down. I had to stop myself from saying some real violent shit.
I was trying to set him up. Trying to throw the alley. See if he's gonna dunk that shit.
Want me to violate. I
don't want you to violate, but
that's not a woman that you need to consider. That's not a woman you need to continue to deal with, because ultimately a woman's job in a man's life is to uplift him. So if that
vice versa, both ways.
Well, yeah, but I'm
getting what you're saying.
For a man, you know, if I'm down, I can't uplift you if I'm down. I mean, I can, but I'm just gonna push me down farther if I'm trying to get where I need to get. But a woman that does that to a man, yeah, like, you're not. To me, that's not a real woman at all. You're supposed to uplift your man. You're supposed to try to help your man get to his highest point while he brings you with him and gets you to your highest point. So if you putting that man down, that just speaks to the caliber of woman that you are.
That boy said caliber. That boy,
it's the truth, nigga.
I bought that a small. What was the one you wanted to go to, nigga? What's up?
Men are afraid to tell women early in relationships.
Go ahead.
Well, I didn't read it all the way because
I
I read what men are afraid to tell women early, and in my head I was like, yo, we might gotta talk about this. In my opinion, and in my experience in life, motherfuckers always say, oh, no, nigga. I can't stand when females be like, nigga, if you just wanted to fuck, just say that. That has never been a thing.
It never worked.
That has never worked. Why?
It does work. It does work.
Niggas do shit like that. That is not. No, it don't.
It's work.
No, it don't.
You should. I find. Listen, let me tell you.
You cannot walk up to a woman and
walk up is different than making your intentions clear early.
Nigga, that's walking up. Nigga,
no, it's not.
If I just met you tonight,
I'm gonna let you finish.
Listen, if I just met you tonight and we meet at the bar. And we chatting, I buy you a drink, whatever the case may be, which again, I don't really think that's how you should walk up. I don't think that's how you should walk up and meet bitches, offer them to buy drinks, because I was letting bitches know you ready to pay, and then they gonna try to tap your pockets.
He calls you bitches.
But that's a whole other side conversation for another time.
For sure.
But you meet a young lady in the bar, whatever, and y'all chit-chatting and whatever, and she was like, oh, you know, what are you doing tonight? And you like, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I was just looking for a nut tonight. She is going to immediately be turned off, and you are not getting that nut from this bitch.
In that space, yes.
But that's my point, is when if you just wanted sex, just say that. You cannot say that to a woman and she be okay with it. It has never happened in the history of nigga. It's never happened. That is not, I don't know why they say that.
Right, that's
not how
I am a limit. It has happened. That's what I'm telling you. One, it happens. Let me tell you what happens. It doesn't happen a lot. I agree.
It's not a thing.
But it happens. It's a thing. Number one. Number two, rarely. Let me tell you what I'm talking about happens. It happens rarely, but it has happened.
It's not a thing.
To walk in the spot, say I'm trying to fuck, and her go fuck. It's happened. Let me just tell you that.
Hold on. What? Run that back, Turbo.
You just said you're not walking up to a woman talking about, yo, I'm just trying to get a nut, and she's not going to go. And I'm telling you, it happened and happens. Okay? Depending on what, when, where, what.
Walk in the spot, I'm trying to fuck, and then shorty just raise her hand and be like, me.
Not like that, but walk up to something that you targeted, say that,
They'd be like, y'all fuck the shit
and it go. Yes, it happened. Furthermore,
Get the fuck out.
Furthermore, okay, whatever. Furthermore,
Stop the cat.
Furthermore, what I'm telling you is, it does work when you say it early on. I think you get in more trouble when you out here trying to play and sell them smoke and sell them dreams in the beginning. I've been both.
You always getting drunk.
I done been the nigga.
Yeah.
I done been the nigga.
My thing is the point. You
I done
sell
been the
you
nigga that
sell
said,
the
baby,
dreams
you
just
can do
like
whatever you
getting the
want.
pussy.
And
But
then I realized that when you fucking just be like, hey, yo, this is what it is. This is what we gonna do early on, that if you keep that distinction, one, you still keep plausible deniability, but two, you also, two, you have made that clear, and now the ball is in her court. If you ask most women, I would believe, if you told them what it was hitting for and they still chose to fuck with you, as much as they would still catch the feelings of you not choosing them, at least you gave them the opportunity to make the choice to fuck with you in the first place. Now they get way more mad if you fucking like, I ain't fucking with these other bitches. It's only you, boo. Me and you gonna do it just to get the pussy, and then they find out that you out here tagging something else. So what I'm saying to you is, I believe being upfront early, because early isn't right in the beginning conversation, does work.
Yeah, I agree being upfront. Yes, but being upfront is not the same as being like, yo, shorty, I ain't gonna hold you. I just want to fuck something. And she's like, oh yeah, me too. I just need some dick. And then y'all going, no, what's that shit on Instagram?
Has happened. It doesn't happen a lot, but it has happened.
Never happened. That never I don't know why bitches say that shit. Y'all are not that. Y'all not.
I'm telling you, it happened. There's a few stone cold killers out there
30 plus
that if you walk up on, listen, there's a few stone cold killers out there that if you walk up on, you might succeed.
My thing is, I'm gonna keep it a beat. I'm not gonna
stone cold. Stone. All right, man. Before we get out of here, I did want to get to this because Ray hit me with this clip earlier.
Yeah,
so we're gonna see what's up right here.
Play the clip. They can hear. Play the clip.
Male best friend's name?
Alex.
What's your female best friend?
Is that Christine?
Christine?
Yeah.
So Christine, you have a choice. Christine is in a bind. She did some that's going to make her go to jail for a very long time.
Life.
It's either you snitch on her and she go to jail, or you let Christine your father and she goes scot-free.
My pops is passed with it.
So first off, let me repeat. Snitch on your girl's best friend.
Snitch on you a man, you got a female best friend.
Yeah.
Snitch on her and she go to jail for life, or
let your father crack.
Pops crack.
Pops cracking. Female best friend.
What you think on the table?
Pops is cracking. She's gonna be good money. Now is
Pops hold it down.
Single Pops is cracking. I'm not
go fuck niggas.
Hell no. You can't say that. We're about to have an argument. Use the same nigga that was telling mommy.
I'm gonna tell.
No, you gonna set him up. You gonna set him up in intel?
Hey, let's
hey, I'm not fucking with you. Hey, yo, Pops, if you single, you can crack. If you ain't single, I ain't snitching, but you better have a good lawyer, bitch.
Damn.
I'll just tell you like that. You ain't gonna be having my dad cheating on my mama now. If he's single and it's my girl best friend and he gotta crack her in order for her to go free, Pops, you single?
You're not just gonna hold that down for Pops?
What you mean? No, we're having you trying to set me up. No, bitch. You said you was telling. I said I was having a conversation with my mom. All right, let's go to the second one.
Well, for sure.
Cool. Same situation. Alex,
Pops is
you gotta fuck your moms to not go to jail.
See,
that's my man.
As soon as she said the words "fuck your moms," quiet.
Out of here. Quiet. Nigga said now reverse. Your man's Alex gotta fuck your moms to get off free. You're going to jail, Alex.
Quiet.
Alexander.
Your book's gonna be
your name ain't gonna be Alexander. You're gonna have whatever number they give you when you get in there. I'm gonna give you a letter maybe to that, but you damn sure ain't fucking moms.
Nigga said, yeah, it's the same situation, but your man's gotta
your
moms.
Not happening.
Nigga, you going
crazy.
To prison, nigga.
Man, look, well, Les, thank you for coming to another episode of What's the Status, Travis. I'm your host, Trav. That's your boy, Just Ray.
Don't play, you heard?
And we out of here. With that being said, I just want y'all to know, many men.
Man, wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. They want to take my life away. Many men. Many men wish death on me. Lord, I don't cry no more. Look